Right then, so where were we? As I said before, having a few techie problems here. My phone doesn't seem to like its camera at the minute. I think I'm overusing it, basically. Maybe time to get a new phone, who knows? So again, apologies for what's just happened, but if you're there, drop me a quick hello again. Let me know you're with me. That would be great. As I say, I do apologise. I'm a few technical issues. Probably the weather, to be honest with you. The wind is rattling around my house here like crazy. It's what I call ferry weather. Rain bashing the sides and all the rest of it. So give me a quick hello, let me know you're there, and we'll carry on. So it's been quite a week this last week, and you know, this week has started in a very strange energy, I feel, probably mostly caused by we've had this sort of solar flare thing going on, which causes a lot of headaches. Hi Samantha, a lot of headaches. No Gina, I don't know whose phone it was, yours, mine or everybody's, but fingers crossed we're good to go. But basically we're experiencing a solar flare. Yay! Hi Camilla. And so a lot of people are suffering with headaches, lots of frustration energy and all of that. Okay, but you know, we have to keep persevering because that's what we do. Good old Winston Churchill spirit here. Just got to keep going. All right. Hi Becky, lovely to see you again. So you know, lots of us are feeling very tired. Lots of us may be feeling quite drained, not having the energy to follow through on the things we'd like to be doing. Hi Tina. A lot of that going on as well. The moon's influence this week as well. Well, you know, we're at a time where the moon reveals. Hi Ruth. The moon reveals to us. So what it's exposing is negativity. The moon does do that. So don't be surprised if this week you are being sort of made aware of negative aspects in other people or situations, things like that. It may even be yourself, to be honest. You may be becoming aware of your own negativity. Negative behaviours, negative patterns, things like that. But you know, when we're in this moon energy, you know, we do need to watch ourselves for negative thinking and negative behaviour, because what we think we do create, because we're projecting that out then, okay, and negative intentions behind it. So this is a good week to try to stay in control of how positive you are. Hi Chris and hi John, and just know that, okay? So as we move forwards through the week, what we've got is, well, today has been quite tiring, quite draining. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's felt that. I've been teaching Reiki all day, so I've been in a Reiki bubble and all of that. But what is coming in tomorrow is, again, this moon energy. The presence of the moon is very strong, very dominating. But what it highlights, thank you, Tina. What it highlights is our ambitions. And this week is about your ambition. It's about the things you have passion for. It's about work, and it's about recognizing the need to put discipline into your life and your ways of being and thinking and all of that in order to be able to do the things that you're passionate about. You know, we can all dream and we can all want things, but it takes discipline to get there. And one of the key things this week will be to be having discipline in your thinking, that you don't allow negativity to wander into your thinking, especially when it's being brought in by other people. All right, so just be aware. This is a week where we have the potential, let's call it that. We have the potential to battle with our own negativity and things like that. So just be careful that negative thinking, negative beliefs, and negative outlook, it's all going to come back to you. So just be aware of that. I always say to people, if you're feeling that way, jump in a salt bath. You know, run yourself a nice bath, couple of handfuls of rock salt, and that will clear your energy. But you know, tomorrow, so we've had a lot of that, but tomorrow things start to be more positive, start to be more creative, and again, it's just about bringing in this discipline into our work aspect or into the things that we are passionate about in our world. So tomorrow you may find your ambitions being highlighted. You might feel ambitious. You might have more of an energy and a drive to go for things. Do it, because the planetary influences are behind you. And then by the time we get to Saturday, we've got clarity. All right. And, you know, all of this, what this is all building up to is ready for Wednesday the 20th when we go into new moon energy. And then we have a lot of changes, you know, coming in. These are all the changes. I don't know how many of you are feeling like you're in a delay. You know I certainly am, but you know, things were going on around the solar eclipse, which was the 21st of August. And what has happened is, it's like we're in this delay. It's quite frustrating, really, especially if you're like me, impatient Aquarian redhead. Bit of a disaster there. But it's like suddenly now, from Wednesday, these changes can start to come in that are linked to what we were looking at, working on, or thinking about back in August, around the 21st of August. Okay, so just be aware of that. So fresh starts, unexpected changes, unexpected opportunities, and finally we can get out of this sort of sluggish delay feeling that we're all in. So I hope I'm making sense to you. Let me know if I do. All right, and let's see what the tarot will give us this evening as I bring my guides in. All right. Oh, always making sense. Whoa, they're a bit lively tonight. New emotional cycles for a lot of you. Feeling new things, having new feelings, depths of feeling that you may not have experienced before, good, bad, and indifferent, okay? So just be aware of that. Some of you may need to just simply ride that out. And as I've already said, some of you may need to not give in to that so that negativity can creep in. This is a week actually to make plans for good times. You know, make the plans for the good times, have the celebrations, recognize how much you are achieving and get positive. Shake off the negative. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. This is, you know, this is a week where we've already started to take back control. You know, whether it's across the board in our lives, bringing all the aspects together, or whether it's just one aspect. That is for you to know as an individual, all right? But know that this need to be in control, this need to take charge, and this need to bring all of your aspects of life together to work better for you are important. You know, it's important to feel in control to a degree, all right? So you're bringing it all together so that your life starts to work better for you. But you will have already begun this over the last week, really, is when you've really started it. And because you're in this control energy, as in taking back control of your universe, you will find you've got a lot of energy. Well, you should have energy. So if you're not, hi Kathy, if you've not got a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the things that you are doing, we have to question whether you are where you belong. All right, and part of taking that control back may be recognizing that. So just be aware of that. It's also a week for sort of working on our balance. You know, that can be a work-life issue for a lot of us. Just keeps, you know, children have gone back to school, etc. Bringing in new aspects and new demands and new needs, and just getting everything to come back together to flow again. Again, this week really is highlighting the need for things to flow in a balanced way for you so that it is working for you. This is a week, though, where wishes can be granted. So I'm going to say be careful what you wish for. You know, good, bad, indifferent. The universe is listening and it's not selective. So be careful what you wish for. All right, make sure it's something worth having, because often wishes come in, but they don't come in the way we expected them to. So just be aware of that as well. In terms of work, or the aspects of life that you regard as work, you certainly are being highlighted the need to have a sense of belonging, the need to have a sense of connection with the work that you are involved in, this need to feel part of something. That will be highlighted this week. All right, so if you are not feeling that, be aware of that being highlighted to you, that is possibly something that you need to sort out, okay? To have this sense of belonging, then this sense of connection to the work that you are doing. I call it like a family spirit, when we feel we belong, okay? And, you know, when it comes to relationships and love, you know, whether it's family, work colleagues, partners or whatever, there are new opportunities for beginnings. People trying for babies, watch out. People wanting to deliberately not try for a baby, watch out. But we've got a lot of this activity of new beginnings, new energies, new starts that would involve other people. But this is good for you. So let this come in and get comfortable and enjoy this growth in your world and in your relationships. Spiritually, I have my ending card. So what that means for me as a reader is, you know, and I feel because it's all about negative energy, that really something negative is coming to an end here. All right. But it's a good thing. And because it comes up in the spiritual and personal development sector, it can be an end of a way of being. All right, so pay attention to your own spirituality, your own thinking, and put things to bed, put things to rest that are playing with you and being negative with you. Let them go so you can focus on beginnings and bring in positive new times. This is most definitely a week where you need to lead the way in your world. And you need to have faith in yourself that you can do that as well. It's really important. You know, your life is your life. My life is my life. And what matters most is that we are happy and enjoying it. You know, as a medium, it doesn't matter when I bring someone through if they passed it over at 20 or, you know, 90. They will always say, life was too short. I ran out of time. So, you know, life is short, so live it well. But your version of well will be different to mine. And what's really crucial to genuine happiness is to be able to, well, to feel confident enough and strong enough to build the life you want, whatever that may look like, and then live it and go for it. Okay, woo, flying cards again tonight. Right then, I have got just a few more minutes. So, who's in need of some help? All right, don't do general, don't do wishy-washy general reading. So what I need from you is, if you genuinely feel in need of help, leave a comment as a question, all right? And I will work with those I feel drawn to. I can't come to everybody, as much as I'd love to. I can't come to everybody, but I will come to those that I feel drawn to. No private messaging, please, just simply as a comment. And we'll see what they'll give me through the cards. So if you're in need of help, okay? So, you know, it's very important to rest this week, get your energy back this week, and enjoy. It's no good asking if I've got anything for you, Char. I don't do general. I need to work something specific for you to get the best out, okay? Sabrina, give me some guidance with work. Let me see what they'll give you, Sabrina. Right, guidance into work. You have got your eye focused on success and wanting to feel more successful in your work aspect. And we do have to watch because you're feeling particularly trapped and stuck at the moment, or I need to watch for you going into feeling like that, okay? I have got you bringing in a change, and I've got you facing a different future. So in answer to your question, I would say certainly the energies are backing you up to make a different choice now, to do something that gives you more security or more sense of peace and fulfillment when you start looking ahead. But this would represent quite a change to you, and this would require some planning and possibly even studying, but it's in your hands, so it's up to you for you to do this. So this isn't something being offered to you. This is something you go out and find because you have this new vision of how you want life to be. So I hope that that helps you, Sabrina, as I read for you today. Let me know if that made sense. Just drop me a comment. Right, Chris. Chris, I'm not even going to read that. Right, let me see. Yeah, Chris, give it another week. What the hell? Right, let me see. New opportunity. Right then. Kathy, I'm actually drawn to you. Love life. I have to laugh, Kathy, because I was always drawn to you, and I just saw love life. I felt someone in spirit go, ugh. So there must be some form of headache in that sector. And show me again. And I have to enlighten you that, you know, you are a powerful woman. It will take a powerful man to walk beside you. All right, and I've got to tell, oh, thank God you're not here to slap me, but I've got to tell you, stop playing with boys. Get a man. Kathy, get a man. Stop playing with boys. Stop playing with boys trying to be men. Wait for the man. Wait for the power man. Wait for the man that can bring something to your table, the man that brings some happiness in. Stop playing with the boys is what I'm getting. She's going to slap me for that, I tell you. I'll get a private message later going, but that's what I get. I have to give what I get. All right. Right. Vicky Fairs. Kids issues. Let me see what they'll give you about that today. Da, da, da. And then show me. Right. Timing has been everything with all of this. We have had a lot of issues on give and take and blending and bringing things together in connection to children. All right. And it does feel like a bit of a juggling act. I do have to watch for you getting tired and drained through this situation. And I've got to tell you to persevere. So keep going. All right. Keep going. You're going in the right direction with this issue with the kids, but you need to keep going. Watch for feeling so tired and drained that you kind of throw the towel in. You need to go on my wall and read the angel card message that I posted earlier today. Do not throw the towel in. Do not give up. You are working forwards, all right? And so just be aware of that and keep going forwards. Hi, Emma. Emma's expecting twins, you know. All right. Let me see what else I can get. So keep leaving your comments and spirit will take me where I'm drawn to be. Let me see. Of course it gets better, Hannah, but you have to choose it too. All right, and every time we slip backwards in thinking, which this week will challenge you with, every time we slip backwards in thinking, we delay the good stuff coming in. You're very welcome, Vicky. I hope that it helps, okay? Right, so write me a question. Let me know what you'd like help with today, or this evening, I should say. Michelle Young, is it the right time for a new relationship? Well, I do have beginnings with you, but I've got these doubts around you as well. So there is this need to watch that you're not doing a bit of a Robbie Williams and looking to leave before you've even started. All right, there is this need to recognise the need to work on a connection that may be on offer to you. All right, but I do have these messages. I do have this correspondence and this connection coming in for you. And I do have you feeling alive and well. Wouldn't it feel good to be in love again? To be in that connection again? All right, so just be aware of that and watch for being, as I said about this week, watch for being destructive in your thinking and writing something off before it's even begun. All right, and I feel this connection is around you already. So if you haven't found this person yet, they're already around you. There's no need to go searching and looking. They're already right there under your nose. Okay, so let me see. Right, Lucy Ellen Beckera. I apologise if I've said that wrong. Should I continue on the path for my new career? Let me have a look for you, my darling. This has been challenging to you, and I actually have got upset caused by other people in this or someone else specific, okay? Yes, Molly, I'm live. What a strange question to put, Molly Rudman. Shame on you. Of course it's live. Right, so what I need to say to you is there is this need to understand. Everyone's writing, yes, Molly. So there is this need to understand that I am being made aware of upset in connection to this work, okay? But actually you are at the start of a success cycle with this. I would say don't throw the towel in yet, but at the same time just appreciate that other people have issues and problems, and sometimes it's not actually related to you and what you're doing. Yeah, so watch for external factors causing you stress and upset, Molly, and just relax about it. Let this unfold for you, okay? And we'll see what we get. Anita, you need to give me a specific question to work on for you. Right, 2 more left. Who shall we go to? Show me. Molly, I'm in the UK. It's against the law for us to read on health or to read on pregnancy. Sorry. Right, Katie, let me see for you. Well, let's have a look at where their head is, shall we? Right, can you understand why I've got you struggling with being on your own? Sorry, not struggling with being your own, struggling and wanting to be on your own, or feeling the need that you ought to be or you would be better off on your own. There is this new relationship there for you, but it requires a lot of change. But I've still got you being affected by upset from the past, so watch for that. This relationship won't succeed if you're bringing old stuff into it, so be very, very careful with that, okay? Just to make you aware of that. Anita, your son. Let me have a look for you, what they will give me. I've got all this like partying and fun energy and a sort of immaturity almost with it, and then I've got decisions made, choices made, things done that are right even if they're not liked, and then after what will be a difficult journey, then things are on top. But I've got this need for time to be spent alone and time to be spent working on himself in order for things to improve here. I've got to watch the friendships, I've got to watch the connections, I've got all of that going on around him, so just be aware of that, okay? It will get better with your son, but it is going to take time, and it's going to take an inner process, an inner journey, and a bit of a challenge to kind of bump them back on a better track for themselves, okay? Right, Molly Rudman, am I on the right path in my career? Lots of work questions this evening. A lot of work questions going on. Let me see. Right, you have made the right decision. Okay, you need to keep in your mind, Molly, that this is long-term success, long-term happiness in career. Keep your mind on that and know that, because you have made the right decision. But I've got this need to get comfortable with this decision. So I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't quite feel right, not quite fitting in at the moment. But you have made the right decision. Ride it out. Stand your ground on this decision and on this choice. All right, gain the knowledge, gain the wisdom that you need from this role. And then later on, show me, in 20 months' time, I've got you making a decision then about a change in work, all right? And that is when I've got you moving forwards. But right now, I've got this need for you to understand you have made the right decision, and there is a need to gain some knowledge, wisdom, skills, whatever you want to call it, while you are sat where you are. So don't throw the towel in, okay? That's okay, Anita. I'm glad it helps you. He will change, but it's going to take, sometimes we have to get hit by the boulder to wake up instead of the little pebbles, and it's a little bit of that, okay? But yeah, definitely work things all right. Right, I'm going to finish up. I've got so many people asking. You're very welcome, Molly, my darling. So many people asking me about work. So let me just finish with a general about work. All right. Now, if you're not working, this can be the things that you fill your time with doing. Hobbies, interests, whatever. All right. So let me see what they will give us just to finish tonight with advice about work situations. Okay. I've got challenges with other people creating inner battles. So be very careful with some of you that it's not other people's issues creeping in that you are starting to take on as your own issue in your workplaces. All right, there's lots of opportunity there. Lots of things can go on, but I've got to watch for mixed emotions getting in the way. Okay, you're welcome, Natasha. And, you know, there's a lot of you feel as if you're carrying a lot of responsibility at the moment, feeling very burdened, very heavy, all of that. But this is a week to persevere. All right, this is not a week to bring a dramatic change in, you know, unless it's absolutely essential. But this is the week to know that you are building up to changes and beginnings, okay, and to put the work in. You know, stay focused, keep your head down and do what you need to do. Things don't change unless you do. But what I mean by that is it's the inner change that we are looking for this week. Remember, let go of negativity. So this is a week to hold your head high and just choose to enjoy what you are doing. It is a choice. You can find, you can find humour in everything. You can find something to enjoy in everything. Develop your skills, nurture your skills. Get to know where your passion is, all right? Know all of that, but just put aside the challenges that other people have going on and watch that it's not creating an inner battle that really doesn't exist, all right? It's like a reaction to what's going on around a lot of you at the moment. So, protection up, as we would say. Maybe you need to put earphones in, pretend you're listening to something, pretend you're on the phone, whatever. But shake off negativity this week. Do not let negativity creep in, especially from the past. Hi, Rosie, there is a stranger indeed. Hope you're well, lovely. And instead, let the victories come to you. You're lining up for victories this week. The only risk is that you will allow negative thinking and behaviour to knock you sideways off your path. So more than ever this week, I'm going to finish by saying be positive and have a great evening and enjoy the rest of the week. But I think you need your wet weather gear. Have fun, everyone. Bye.